Guys, it's showtime. Showtime Shred Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big. All right. So I got up here on the mirror. It's showtime. It's not the hours you put in. It's what you put in the hours. That comes from Gene Hackney. He was a state champion in wrestling back in the 70s or 80s, and his name was on the board for a long time there at school. I don't know if it's still up there or not. Pasco High School. They took a lot of the old school legends down, which pissed me off because they took away my awards too. I had the most inspirational athlete of the year award, and I also had the Michael Jackson MVP football award, and they took both those trophies out, man, and they renamed them and shit. So I got no proof of that except for a couple of plaques. I got a couple of plaques to show that I did win those fucking trophies back in the day. But this right here is, this physique right here is freaking what? I've been eating cleaner now for freaking 3 weeks now, and this last week I've been doing one cheat meal a day, McDonald's, pizza, whatever the fuck I want, and then starting Friday I eat whatever I want all day long. So junk food, clean food, just whatever I'm craving. If I'm craving sushi, I eat sushi. If I want a pizza, I eat a pizza. If I want a couple of extra value meals and a Subway sandwich and some Dairy Queen for dessert, then I'll have that for a meal. Just kind of whatever I want to eat, or if I want to eat a bunch of soups and salads for a couple meals, it's whatever I'm craving. I do that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. For an ectomorph or a mesomorph that's not competing, I think it's alright. You can stay lean that way. For an endomorph, I wouldn't suggest it. But, because I'm definitely not anywhere near competition shape right now. There's no way I can compete like this and win. I'd get my ass kicked. I wouldn't even make top 5 probably. That's how competitive bodybuilding is at the level that I'm at right now. But, there's still some striations here and things like that, and it's hard to see anything right now because I'm white as a freaking ghost over here. You can't hardly see the lines. Lighting's not the greatest, but this is the best we've got in the house. Step back, the lighting's just a little bit better. So you can hardly even see the abs. We need you see how thin the skin is right here? Okay. When it's like that on the stomach, see how much I can pinch right now? I can pinch like a whole bunch. It's not stage ready, but it's better than before where I was able to pinch like that, before we started, So definitely getting leaner than in a few weeks, and I still haven't done cardio yet, The first week I did 20 minutes of cardio one or 2 days, and then I quit doing cardio. I just got busy. I just didn't really feel like doing it. So it's just, I'm not competing, so it's like, there's really no need for it, And too much cardio is bad for growth anyways, but if you keep it at 20 minutes or less, I really don't think you get small from it. I'm a firm believer of that, especially if you do low intensity cardio, which is what I do. So, a lot of that is in your guys' heads, you guys that believe that. Now, if you're doing half hour cardio every day and things like this, yeah, it can cut into your strength maybe just a skosh, and maybe, especially if you're doing high intensity, don't do that. But if you're doing low intensity cardio for half hour to an hour, may cut your strength down just a hair of a gnat's ass. It may potentially take away just a little bit of size, but it will usually be water weight and fat. It's very, very seldom that you're really losing muscle. It's just a lot of it's here. You're like, fuck, I lost 5 pounds. I'm getting fucking small, right? And like I said, a lot of it's in the head. Okay. So especially if you got any kind of reverse anorexia, I've got a lot of friends that have it. Or bigorexia, okay? So that can be a problem, right? Hard to convince people with bigorexia or anorexia to do cardio, but hey, if you're not if you're not peeled, you're not down to that 1 or 2%. 3% at the most. Anything beyond that on the bodybuilding stage is considered fat. So you got to be careful with that. But for just an average, fit look, like what I've got here at age 46. Okay, I tease people a lot, say I'm 85 because I'm fucking old, but I don't want to fucking look old, right? At least not in the body. I'm not gonna help this unless I do surgery and shit. I'm not gonna fuck around with that. I don't need it. I use that towards subs and vitamins and education for the kids and family vacations and paying bills and all that stuff. Not for this all the surgery in the world. I'm still gonna look like a little bit of an animal more than a human being anyway. So I ain't trying to impress no girls or nothing. I'm too old for that shit. I'd rather just lift weights and keep to myself and play with my kids and avoid the the screaming and yelling if I ever escape this marriage, and avoid the screaming and yelling that come from marriage, and just enjoy peace and quiet, and just die alone like an old beat up lion, and just freaking you find some cabin out in the woods somewhere and die peacefully without having somebody screaming and yelling at me. It's better. That's why I love to go into the hospital, man. When I went to the hospital for a week, everybody was really nice. The doctors were nice. The nurses were nice. Everybody was really nice. Everybody took care of me and everything, and nobody was yelling at me. So that was a good experience. Two of the best places I ever go for vacation is 3 places: hospital, jail, and prison. People are a lot nicer than if you're in a marriage. So maybe your almost marriage is better, but mine's a war zone. I call my wife the warden. But anyways, it works out. We get along sometimes, and that's what matters, right? All right, it's been Showtime. Showtime Shred Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big. All right.